last show of the month, we get Sabin defending the title against the debuting Michael Shane with special referee Frankie Kazarian.
Garrett, this was my match of the month.
This did kind of rock, didn't it?
Yeah, I thought this was really good. I loved all of it. I loved this. I love the pace that they pushed here. I love that Frankie, the only thing I didn't like about it was the finish. But I like for the most part, Frankie just was a ref. I honestly forgot that he was reffing for a bit.
Legitimately, so did I. I was watching the match and I was into it. It's like, oh, Sabin and Shane just kind of tearing it up. Really good introduction for Shane. I'm like, oh yeah, this referee is Frankie Kazarian.
Yeah, I thought Shane killed it here. Killed it in this position. And he's a dude that I've been watching on these early Ring of Honor shows. I always felt like he was there, but he was never on the level with the guys he was paired with, because he did like the London stuff, and London always felt like he was above him there. So when I saw him here, and he's been off those shows for a while now, he came back and he did this, and I thought he killed it here. I thought this match was one of the better X Division matches we've seen in a while. Probably since like the London match was the last one I had this high, because I really loved this match. I thought Shane, he just delivered here, and he came across like this is a guy that should be around moving forward, which is why I guess they did do that. Also, the whole time I was watching it, I was just like thinking about Shane and Frankie, because that's the first time I ever saw Frankie was that team.
Liam, I'm not sure that you know this. You might not have heard. Did you know that Michael Shane is Shawn Michaels' cousin?
Michael Shane. Okay, let me just Michael Shane. Okay.
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. Heartbreak Kid. Eat your heart out.
Michael Shane. Shawn Michaels.
It's a thing. You would have thought they would have mentioned a few more times on commentary.
It's a pretty... Well, you think that... I don't even remember it. Like, you think that'd be a big point.
You know,
like that's a pretty, they would get him over. You bring that in, you bring it up. He did do a super kick, so that could have been some sort of inkling.
I think they only mentioned it, I think like 7 or 8 times on commentary. It's a thing they should have really
Garrett,
driven it
I have
home.
Another thing for you. Yeah, did you know that Britt Baker is a dentist?
No, I've never heard them say that.
Garrett,
what?
Relic is killer backwards.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, see, there's some things about, like, some things in wrestling are just a little too subtle, and the casual fans, they just don't get it if you don't drill it in.
Understand.
So I understand why these things would have gone over people's heads.
They need to say Shawn Michaels is the cousin of Michael Shane at least 17 or 18 more times per show, I think. Then people will get it.
Yeah, he should definitely, wear more Shawn Michaels-esque gear.
His gear actually did kind of rock here. He wore great gear.
Yeah, it rocked, obviously. But he had, the straight-up, gauntlet hand things that Shawn used to wear. But, I don't blame this dude for, Matt Bentley. I don't blame you for trying to, drop this shit eventually, because how's this ever going to get someone over? He's not going to be Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, but he's pretty good.
Yeah, but, you know what I mean? What is are you trying to confuse someone into thinking it is Shawn Michaels? Is that what's the deal here?
Well, I guess the thing is, Shawn Michaels is a great wrestler. So maybe his cousin will be a great wrestler. So they'll buy the pay-per-view to see his cousin wrestle.
Wait. He's Shawn Michaels' cousin?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, shit.
I know. Finish of this match, Frankie hit the Wave of the Future on Chris Sabin after he finally snapped. Michael Shane was going to win the belt until senior official Rudy Charles came out, pulled rank.
I love this. I love this impending feud between Rudy Charles and Frankie Kazarian.
I did kind of love that, instead of the special referee doing this dumb special referee stuff, the senior official came in and was like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, you've ruined your position of power.
Of course, while dressing down, Frankie Kazarian, Sabin hit Michael Shane with the belt to retain the title. And as mentioned, a very good match. A match worth watching.
Yeah, this is I recommend it. And because it's just cool that this is Michael Shane's debut and he had such a knock it out of the park performance.
And shock of all shocks, the YouTube title for this section when it's posted will be, did you know Michael Shane is Shawn Michaels' cousin?
Open parentheses, Bentley bounce, close parentheses.
Hey, Tracy and Michael Shane aren't a team yet. You have to wait for that.
No, I'm excited for that.